Well, I guess there's no getting around it. We're going in the crazy man's house. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oi, I'm talking to you. What? Alright, okay. So, crazy people are actually, you know, crazy. And will attack me. Nice to know. Quest log updated. What was my quest log say? You just entered Grout's mansion. Oh, thank you for that. And I'm so glad you actually told me that. I would never have figured that one out. And something about it doesn't feel quite right. Okay, seriously, what is this? Obvious night? Because, I mean, is there anyone out there who needed a quest update to figure this out? Okay. I'm getting some good blood from these people, though. Hold it. Okay, so I'm not totally sure if I had to kill all these people, but I'm sort of offended by people being mad and giggling without my intervention. Alright. Okay. So, I'm trying to find out what happened to the Malkavian... What's the word again? Progen? Primogen... Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you for that hint. What's this?
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Well, he was cheerfully bonkers at the same time as sounding fairly sane for a Malkavian. Sorry about this. Nothing personal. Okay. Item games. Scarlet Torkinson Circus Performance. Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception and then in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. Okay. Weird. but okay. Okay. What do we think happened there? Something's going on, isn't it? Something is... Hello? What? Hello? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, what do you think? I've got to get up there really quickly. No? Right, trapdoor. Is that the brain? Time. Perception. Brain, time, perception. Brain, time, perception. Perception once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception and then, in turn, warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. What? Okay. Perception shapes the mind. So perception, mind, rules over time. That's the first line. So let's try that one. Perception, mind, time. Oops, excuse me. Perception, mind, time. Perception, mind, time. Nope. So, what was the next line? Time, however, erodes human perception. Okay, so time cancels perception. And the mind. Okay. So time should be done first, maybe? Mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, so mind should be last. Maybe time... Time, perception, and mind? Time, perception, mind? Okay, I'm just making stuff up now. Time, perception, mind. Time, Alright. Was that sheer luck or what? Time, perception, mind. Or is it just you do it in that thing? You do perception, mind, time, then you do time, perception. So you just follow it. You just perception, mind, time, perception. And that's it. Okay, fair enough. Not that difficult, I guess. Also, tiny bit unexpected. But I was expecting it to open that, and it didn't. Alright. But I've opened a door somewhere else. Possibly out here. Hello.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Okay, so he's trying to find some cure for madness, his own madness maybe, or his wife's. There's a lot of these mad people. So, the question is, where do I need to go? Keep my obfuscate up and running with blood. Thing is, maybe these people are not all hostile and I could cure them. And I'm being a complete monster by killing them all. Probably am, actually. You shall live. And you shall have a giggle. Okay, how do I get up there? Ah, jump. Okay, now, the question is this because he's a Malkavian? Or because I'm a Malkavian? Oh, is it there I've got to get to? You know what? Sorry, guys, but I don't trust you to not jump up and start stabbing me as I jump around. Got blood buff. I'm just buffing everything now. You know what? Why am I sneaking? Just keep blood buffing. Right, so. Oh, right. Oh God, what was that one? I was thinking I had to go and jump on. Wait, who's giggling? Stop it. She's... Okay. Someone behind me. Is he going to attack? Nice outfit. Right. Okay. You know what? Dead body.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night.
John,
making an
okay.
atrocious mess.
I probably should keep my eyes open for him. Hello. Freaky?
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
He really is a tortured soul, isn't he, this guy? He's a classical vampire. Kinda like him. Okay. It's a little over the top, wasn't it? Come on. Could you move? Fine. Just keeping my blood buff up, might as well. Makes me pretty strong. Stamina, strength, and dexterity, all 5 enhanced. Hello. Oi! Oh, let's get a bit more blood in me. I'm sure they're going to knock me off him in a second, but blood buff is pretty powerful, actually. Nice. Alright, so. Oh. Ah. That opens these doors. I'm assuming this one's now open. Yes. And this one? Yes. Oh! My reflection! Never really noticed it before. But wait. Dude. They've still got their reflections, including the one I just killed. Is this a Malkavian thing again? It's not a mirror, is it? It's a window. Brilliant.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy.
That's werewolves.
Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government.
That's kind of cheeky.
Rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Okay. So he got lucky, he got bit and turned by one of his patients by the sounds of things. And then basically got invited to be the ruler of our clan. It's kind of a, you know, bit of a fast-track promotion. For some reason, I'm feeling a lot... I was about to say a lot less creepy about this place than... Oh. Like was. Apart from these gimpy kind of guys. I'm fairly good with brawl, so humans without guns don't pose much of a problem for me. So we've finally got upstairs. I'm guessing these are all activatable. And there's the clue. And let's listen first.
I have accepted the role of Primogen.
Primogen?
For Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old, more poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter. For I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Oh, this guy's awesome. Right, so what have we got? We've got some kind of omnidirectional compass thing, a key, and some scales. Chaos, I'm guessing that's the omnidirectional thing, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, perhaps that's the key. Science might be the scales, is only as good as perception thereof. No, wait a minute, here we go. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness to their ebb and flow. Oh god, we had things downstairs, didn't we? Let's... And I'm going to take a wild stab now. Isn't there a... Where's the... There is a little... Yes, so... I'm guessing science, chaos, key. Or is that order? No, that's order. Order, chaos, key. So we've got chaos, mind, order. So I think it's chaos, mind. This is if I figured this out right. Chaos, mind, and then order, which was this. And then after chaos, mind, order, it was perception, time, and key. Perception, time, and key. Perception, time, and... No! Damn it! Okay. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as perception thereof. So it's not, you don't just do it in the same order as this. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bear witness to their ebb and flow. Chaos. See, I do believe that's chaos. Like the mind can be understood through the scientific process. Order. So maybe it's chaos, order, key. Nope. Chaos, like the mind, can only be understood. can be understood only through scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two. Chaos and mind can be understood. Mind, perception, and time. Mind, perception, and time. Mind, perception. Oh! I think I have to do it. Right, do I have to reset them all? Ah, because they're not lit. So my guess is... Oh, what's going on here? That one's off. That one is still off. That one activated the other one. Okay. A little bit weird as to why that worked. However, it's once they were all lit. I'm going to have to go back and read that clue and try and figure out the sensor. You guys know what I'm like with these things. Even when I get it, if I don't understand why I got it, I get annoyed. I'm not completely sure I got that figured correctly. Which upsets me. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to quick save. Because I have a feeling I'm about to die horrifically. Right, so what does this do? It turned any of them off? Oh, right, I see. Ah. What's that? Item gained. Tralufang. Let's have a look. Is that a melee weapon by any chance? No, it is not. Melee weapon, fire axe, knife, baseball, light. Oof. So... Ferocious predatory beast. You feel at ease knowing there's one less of these in the world. Decreases your chance to frenzy. Okay, so I've got less chance to frenzy. Like it. It's just a charm. Alright. Is that going to stay off or is it going to come back on when I run across? Turn these two off and hopefully everything will be fine. What? What have I missed? Why am I crouching? There we go. I'll probably... What was that opening? What is that? That I have just opened. Experienced. Ooh! Grout's inner sanctum. Awesome. But I would like to check my only two. I now have access to Grout's inner sanctum. And where was Grout's inner sanctum? No, not there. Was it here? In this direction? I believe it was. Here we go into Grout's inner sanctum.